Today on Game Pass Daily, is Halo back? Halo Infinite Season 5 is here. Bethesda legend and video game industry icon is moving on. I'll tell you what games are coming out this week for Game Pass, and Microsoft finally acquires the juggernaut that is ABK. This and more coming up next. Is this what the resurgence of Halo Infinite looks like? Halo Infinite Reckoning Season 5 drops today, October 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the return of Extraction, a popular game mode first introduced in Halo 4. We've been waiting forever for the Flood to return, and we'll be getting that in the form of Flood-themed armor. It looks pretty good to me. 343 is bringing 2 new arena maps to join the rotation. There's Prism, which features explosive environmental crystals that look a lot like the Needler ammo, and Forbidden, a forest level with lots of verticality and bottomless pits. We even see a quick Halloween-themed kill effect here. And something I know the Forge community has been asking for a very long time. In Forge, Halo Infinite's player creation mode, they're gonna let you add enemy AI to your designs. One of the engineers at 343 actually created a tower defense game using the enemy AI. This could be a very big deal for this game. We can now earn Battle Pass XP in custom games. I love this one. Also, now you can apply helmets across all your different armored cores. Hit the max rank of hero and you unlock the Master Chief suit from the Halo Infinite campaign as an armor kit in multiplayer. We don't have a date for this yet, but later on in the season, Firefight King of the Hill will be a playable mode. And from what the pros are saying, this mode is going to be really challenging on the hardest difficulty. Starting November 14th, Halo is getting remakes of 8 popular Halo 3 maps in Guardian, Construct, Blackout, The Pit, High Ground, Isolation, and The Narrows. That is an insane amount of content for Season 1, so I think it's safe to say that 343 is back on track. Next up, the man, the myth, the legend. Pete Hines, the head of publishing at Bethesda Softworks, has announced his retirement. Hines wrote this on Twitter: "After 24 years, I have decided my time at Bethesda Softworks has come to an end. I am retiring and will begin an exciting new chapter of my life, exploring interests and passions, donating my time where I can, and taking more time to enjoy life. This was not a decision I came to easily or quickly, but after an amazing career culminating in the incredible launch of Starfield, it feels like the time is right." Hines was a well-known face promoting games at E3, QuakeCon, and shows like Gamescom for all the studios under Bethesda's umbrella. Sometimes Pete was also known as a little bit of a jokester.
We're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada. Perhaps best known for their low prices and ability to keep a secret.
We salute you, Pete, for all the hard work and joy you brought to the gaming community over the last 24 years. I wish you nothing but the best and good luck on your adventures. All right, let's talk Game Pass. It's the 1860s in Kyoto, and it is plagued by widespread inequality. And one samurai will change the course of history in his search for justice. Take up the sword of Sakamoto Ryoma and venture to Kyoto to find your father's killer, clear yourself of a framed murder, and restore your honor. In doing so, you will bring an end to the samurai era and forever change the future of Japan. Draw your blade, load your revolver, and join the revolution in this heated historical adventure that only the creators of Yakuza Like a Dragon could produce. The game sits at an 81 on OpenCritic, which is a very solid score. If you enjoyed the other Yakuza games on Game Pass, then you might want to give this one a try. Like a Dragon Ishin comes to Game Pass today on Xbox, PC, and cloud. The intense world of Formula One comes alive for a new season in F1 Manager 2023. 23 races, 6 F1 sprint events, new cars, new circuits including the Las Vegas Strip Circuit, new drivers, new challenges. Your legacy begins here. F1 Manager 2023 challenges you to manage the team of your choice on your terms. Start your career as a team principal at one of the 10 F1 teams and manage every aspect from the factory to the garage. At the starting grid, experience broadcast quality presentation as you take your team through practice, qualifying, and a thrilling race day for each race of the season and beyond. Detailed management systems give you control over your drivers, staff, and car. Your decisions determine how your season will unfold. The game has a 77 on OpenCritic right now. You can play F1 Manager 23 on Game Pass on October 19th for Xbox, PC, and cloud. Those are the games coming out this week on Game Pass, but I had to mention this real quick. A game coming out next week, which is just in time for Halloween. On October 26th, the Dead Space remake is coming to Xbox, PC, and cloud for Game Pass Ultimate members. What a way to kick off the holiday with this sci-fi horror classic. Next up, the 20-month struggle for Team Green is finally over. The CMA cleared Microsoft, allowing the tech giant to acquire Activision Blizzard King for $68.7 billion smackaroos. The UK's Competition and Markets Authority has concluded that the deal can proceed after Microsoft recently restructured the deal to transfer cloud gaming rights for current and new Activision Blizzard games to Ubisoft. Luckily, almost no one cares about cloud, since we learned during the court proceedings that barely anyone was actually using the cloud strictly for gaming. According to Sarah Bond, it was mainly used to quickly try out games to see if the user enjoyed it before deciding to download. Again, convenience is king, and cloud is a great way to test the waters before jumping in. Now that the ABK is under the Xbox umbrella and Call of Duty is home, when can we expect to see some Game Pass love? Well, the Activision Blizzard Twitter account posted this. It's awesome to see anticipation building for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. As we continue to work toward regulatory approval of the Microsoft deal, we've been getting some questions whether our upcoming and recently launched games will be available via Game Pass. While we do not have plans to put Modern Warfare 3 or Diablo 4 into Game Pass this year, once the deal closes, we expect to start working with Xbox to bring our titles to more players around the world, and we anticipate that we would begin adding games into Game Pass sometime in the course of next year. In an Xbox Wire post from Phil Spencer, he said the following: "Today, we start the work to bring beloved Activision Blizzard and King franchises to Game Pass and other platforms. We'll share more about when you can expect to play in the coming months. We know you're excited, and we are too. I can't wait to start getting some older ABK games in the Game Pass pipeline, hopefully sooner than later." Before I wrap things up, let's take a moment to acknowledge the games bidding farewell to Game Pass at the end of October. Leaving Game Pass on October 31st, we got Gunfire Reborn and Kill It With Fire. We have Persona 5 and Signalis. And last up, we have Solasta Crown of the Magister. That's all I got for you guys today, so thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Game Pass Daily on YouTube, follow us on X, and join our Discord gaming community. We'll see you next time.